People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, yesterday I did a video and I spoke about a picture that has been making its round on social media. In this picture, which is the picture on your screen right here, it was said that, how is it that Lisa Hanna's son look just like Andrew-Holness? And people, you understand social media, them like mix up, them like passa. Negativity sells, sex sells. However, when I saw the picture and I look at it, scrutinize the picture, the youth in the picture did indeed look like Andrew-Holness, our Prime Minister. Well, your Prime Minister. So I said to myself, wait a minute. That boy, you kind of look like Andrew-Holness, and there was a caption. It said, "Oh, Lisa's son favor Andrew, so politics strong." And people, when I saw it, the first thing that came to mind, I am not even going to lie, the boy kind of look like Andrew-Holness. And we know that Andrew-Holness has a couple of rumors circulating on social media, saying have son and daughter over this or over here. So can't prove it, me just tell you what is out there. So anyways, based on information that I've gotten since then, based on credible information, conversations that I've had with people, them say, well, it is a known fact that Andrew-Holness and Lisa Hanna's ex-husband, his name is David Panton. They look alike. So therefore, it's nothing strange. The son even look more like the father, which he is supposed to. Not in all cases, but he also looks like Andrew-Holness. So I say that by saying this, I say this by saying that. Sometimes when you get stuff and you see it, just by impulse, you're going to think without knowing the fact, being ignorant, because people, the truth and the fact is that I am not one that is too much into politics. So I did not know the name of the father. I did not know what the ex-husband of Lisa Hanna looked like. I've heard all sorts of rumors. Rumors were out there with all sorts of things. Trouble in a paradise, all sorts of fishy conversation as it pertains to the man. Big divorce, this, that, rate, lele. That is not what this topic is about. However, I had no idea what he looked like. So, based on information and conversation that I've had afterwards, it is said that the son looked like the father named David Panton, son named Alexander Panton, short Alex. Now, apparently in this picture that was circulating over social media, the youth just graduated and got into some sorts of business school, or graduate from some sorts of business school. So therefore, the mother made a post. The post was out there congratulating her son. And that is what proud mothers do, especially when there was all sorts of problem. So therefore, she was showing the son that she appreciated what he has done, and they've come a long way. Success is in the air. And you know, say Lisa Hanna, beautiful lady, very ambitious. So when we did that video there yesterday, it was because of lack of knowledge, ignorance. So people, my point is this. When I first saw the picture, I thought that it was funny. And I thought that the way the youth look, everything fit Andrew-Holness, not knowing the father, not knowing, say, the boy look like the father too. And you see, I've been putting up the pictures on the screen so you can see exactly what I am speaking about. So my intention was never to defame anybody character or rain upon anybody parade. just for views or just for a laugh, because people, at the end of the day, people go through their drama. People have issue. No relationship is perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. So therefore, whenever people in a them celebratory mode, the last thing that you want to do is rain on their parade. So people, me just say what sounded very funny and what persons were running with on social media, it is because them not really know. And whenever you look at things at face value, if you don't really know the fine print or read the fine print, you will not know. So therefore, this video is kind of to enlighten people out there that listen. Sometimes people just look like people. It does not mean it's a jacket. It does not mean this person was unfaithful. It does not mean the controversy and the drama that they're trying to sell out there on social media that listen. Lisa a PNP and then Andrew a JLP, but based on information that I am getting is that the husband was a part of the JLP. Cannot confirm, don't have any sorts of evidence. That is what people tell me. So people, at the end of the day, the truth and the fact is that it is good to get the truth and the facts and lay out everything on the table. Just like I can put out something out there that seems as if it is some sorts of mix-up, passa and drama. Whenever I am enlightened on the truth, I should. It is my obligation, it is the morally and ethical thing to do, to bring out the truth, to make people know. So listen, this is not to this. We know, say, we live in a very serious time. We see, say, Jamaica full with all sorts of crime and violence. So therefore, it was just to put out a light topic. So people, now you have the truth. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, people, it seems as if the saying BLOOD is thicker than water, or am I my brother's keeper? Or I should be my brother's keeper. It does not apply in a Jamaica. It is the polar opposite. Because we've seen so many cases in which family dispute, domestic dispute, father take with son, son take with father, vice versa, mother versus daughter, sister versus sister, end up in some tragic way. So the said can be said about a situation that occurred in a place called Lititz. Lititz is in St. Elizabeth. Based on the information on Monday at about 10:30 p.m., two brothers, Renroy and his brother, were at some sort of bar. They was drinking. Typical BS at bars in a Jamaica. Some sorts of argument developed. Two brothers cuss out each other. One a tell the next one go SUCK out your mother under the influence of J-Ray and Neville. So therefore, him not realize that both of them have the same mother. Him a this, him own mother. So anyways, pushing and shoving start. Them separate. One go in him car after that. The next one go outside. Don't know which order. It is said that the other brother, not Renroy Francis, the other brother start up the car, send out two cuss word. The next brother, obviously under the influence, thinks, or he was not aware that, listen, danger is ahead. Him see the light them, him see the car, him hear the engine a rev, but he was under the influence. It is said that the next brother mow down Renroy Francis. Lick him down, run over him. He was rushed to the place of recovery. However, them pronounce him like bad English. Now people, it is also said that the brother that did the run over the mowing, he was later held by the Popo in a Spanish town, St. Catherine. So people, lick down him brother, KILL him brother, and then him take for himself Leave from St. Elizabeth to Spanish Town, St. Catherine. People, that is a very long way from where the incident occurred. So now, people, look at this. Don't know if it is because they were under the influence, because sometimes whenever you're under the influence, it pretty much brings out the truth faster. It makes you feel braver. It makes you feel to say what you have to say. So therefore, people, it is quite obvious to me that these brothers had some sort of prior history. Them two brothers don't like each other, and people, when you add any sorts of J-Ray and nephew, it can only amp it up. It can only make the decision-making process even worse. So at the end of the day, both of them that are cuss each other and I tell each other, figure S-U-C-K out them mother, or this person, or them father, whatever the case is. Now those parents are going to be affected negatively, because now they will have to BURY one son, and the next son is going to have to go through all sorts of legal wrangling, and people, because of what? Because of some sort of misunderstanding. Now here's the thing about misunderstanding and people not being able to come to some sort of amicable agreement. Whenever there is HATE, hate involved, people are going to say, or people are going to do things that they are not supposed to do. So people may have to ask the question, you, the person that is listening to it, or me, we have brothers, we have sisters, we even have other family members that we might be in some sorts of dispute. Well, not really dispute, disagreement. And it is okay to disagree. That is what people do. People are going to always have different views, different opinions, and different stuff. People are going to cross people. However, how does your brother cross you, or how do you cross your own brother to the point that you're going to feel like you're going to jump in a car, run him over, take some sort of tool, take some sort of kitchen utensil or farm utensil, machine, and limb him up? People, what type of extent or extreme are these family going through? People, in all my years, my brother and I, my relatives and I have had disagreement. There was never any point in which I am going to think that I am going to do him harm. Me going to try take him away. As a matter of fact, even if me and my brother in some sort of dispute, and me see somebody else out of the family in anything with him, me going to put everything behind me, and me going to say, me going to defend my own brother. There is no way that I can even see myself doing that, or even in a reverse, vice versa, my brother doing anything for army. People, it seems as if family members nowadays, them grow up different. Them have a different perspective on life, because there is no way under God's earth that somebody supposed to take away his own brother or any sort of family member. As a matter of fact, you're not supposed to take away anybody's life if you can't give life. However, people, we've come to the realization that Jamaica is a different sort of Jamaica, different sort of people, different breed, point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story in all of this is that one gone, one are going to get locked up, one are going to get some time. Who is going to hurt now? The mother, the father, the family members, the sons, the daughters, wife, all because of what? Some sort of misunderstanding. People, these people need to get them act together. Jamaica as a whole needs to get its act together, because we are going down a path of sure, sudden destruction, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, no sorts of buffoonery, no sorts of beating around the bush, show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is the way that YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded persons like yourself. And people, last but not least, word to the wise. Whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers that see your talent, see your greatness, realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. Because of their insecurity and mostly because of their hate, they realize that when it comes to them, their ceiling is in the cellar, in the abyss of hell. So therefore, they are going to do whatever it takes to bring you down, because that is the only way that they can feel as if they are up. Point blank and period.